Under the sky, under the rain, we'll fly.
Hello gang, welcome back once again to Freeform Friday. I don't know what it is I love about that song. It's the only theme song music to the game, but for some reason it's like resonates. Welcome to Space Haven. I think I did Space Haven months ago, like 6, 8, 9 months back. You know, just a little like, hey, look at this game type thing. Thing is, it's had some big updates, and I hadn't played it in months. Because of all rapid coming out updates, it's like, okay, just get the game to a more finished state. So I backed out for a while. So it still says Alpha 10. But this is by far one of my favorite chill games when I don't want to stress, I don't want to worry about, first-person shooter controls. I just want to sit back and chill. I'll sometimes play this game and leave it on, speed setting 1 while folding laundry. I think I did it as part of my laundry games series. Now, Star Hopper, I think, was the last time I played before you see the Ares there. I've been playing recently. Okay, 4 months. And yeah, it's about to load saved copy with outdated version of the game. Becomes obvious too. Oh, these are my big beauties. The Aurora and the Andromeda. Massive ships. I've got a total of 37 people, 11 shuttles and or mining craft. Now last time, well, back when I played in August, my second ship, the Andromeda, is basically a cargo freighter. Just carrying tons of crap because, okay, let's face it, I'm a hoarder. Especially when it comes to video games, like, I might need those. You know that, or, you save up your potions for, the big end boss at the end of the game, and then you never use them? I've got so much stuff, it's not even, it's just not even right. Like, if I go to Fleet, 1977 water. Plus, I think I've got... No, I've refined all the ice blocks. I didn't know what I was doing back then. Ice blocks store better. So we go up here to the Aurora just because I can show off. Research was not a thing before. Now it is. As you can see, I've got nothing researched in this game because I didn't have research before. So I don't even have a research bench built. So like if I come in here and go to power, I've got the new energy power generator. It is the most basic power plant. You've got to research the other 3 levels of power generator, but I've got the level 4s already built. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those. You gotta come up here, get through researching basic, then advanced, and then get the 3 sizes of power generator. Just showing this as a point of reference. Before you had all the technologies starting out, it was really cool for planning and precision building. It was really nice, really cool in that fashion. Obviously now there's a research tree. So yeah, don't even have shoot, I don't even have beds in the furniture section. That's something. Facilities. Well, at least I get the research lab for free. And the toilets. That's all the facilities. Got. You can see how little it starts with. Nothing research. And that's the new thing also. The algae dispenser. Emergency survival ration type thing. Water and biological matter, plant matter to make yourself algae slime. Kelp wafers to eat. Oh, and the Tier 1 hyperdrive. I think all my engines are massive. Oh yeah, the massive old school X1s. Now those have to be researched. I just kind of want to show this off a bit. To give a bearing. Plus, going out to the star map. Nice system exploration chart. This right here hasn't changed much, but I want to pull out. Oops. Here is the greater exploration area. See, it's a nice linear thing. It comes around, but you get little side divergence. These exploration rings were not here before at all. That tells you how much you've explored. It's like that one had like 4, because there's 4 systems, not including the entry and exit points. Those were not there before at all. But you see how it's, dang it, stay in here. It's just kind of a nice concentric ring. Now, the ideal to the game is you start out with an itty-bitty little ship that you build or acquire. Crew of 4 to, I think it maxes at 10. I usually go with 6 or 8. And you set out, you set your own goals. You can either try and find New Eden, because we've ruined Earth, and try and find New Eden, the new home planet for humanity, a habitable planet to settle on, which way you can choose to land, and it ends the game. Personally, that kind of sucks for me. I always wanted to have more, like being able to build your settlement on the planet. Kind of a RimWorld-esque type thing. I also like that I can keep it in Windows, so I can have convert chats and things open. Makes it really convenient for doing other stuff. Now, Eden is not necessarily going to be here. It could be somewhere else. And honestly, in this particular save file, you see how big my ships are and how little space I've traveled. I already finished the main map. And when you find Eden, it gives you the choice to land into the game or continue on, search for another world. And you hyperspace into a whole nother set of solar systems. That's what I did. That's why my ships are so big, but I've got so little of this map technically explored. Now, having shown you that, let's go back in. I'm going to click through the other things right quick. Priorities, people with their, in accordance with their skills, you can set, if you've got 0 skill, you cannot do the job. But you can set, you know, higher or lower priority for doing various tasks. Schedule when they sleep, when they rest, when they're working. And then ships. You can assign which ship they're on. Let's put him back. Put her back so she doesn't get messed up. And, you know, derelict ships, whether they can go scavenge and salvage off them or not. Where they're primarily focused, their rest periods and their work periods. It is simple yet detailed. I love it. This is just ship controls. You can set to navigation, which of course you need for hyperspace to travel from point to point. Shields, operations, turrets. Operations used for scanner and communications. And like I can set shields full-time. Workers, when they're on work schedule, they're on the shields. Or forced. Somebody is always on the freaking consoles. Workers occupy console until exhaustion and ignore their leisure and sleep schedules. That's necessary sometimes. Now, in doing this, there was the other factions at this stage of the game. When I played it this time, there are the other factions, which are military, merchant, civilian, pirate, slaver, and cult of New Haven. Basically a bunch of religious cultists that think we shouldn't inhabit a new planet because we ruined the other one and might try to stop you. Shield operations and weapons targeting. Very nice. Actual pulls back. From here, can switch over to see what's sticky up. Solar panels, shield units, cannons. There's my scanner. I only use one. You only need one. So I got one on one ship. Big map takes you out so you can see where things are at more. Switch that back. Data logs. You find data logs as you travel. This is one of the saddest parts for me because this hasn't changed or updated much. And there's only the 6. These would be so simple and easy to put so many more in. And add so much into the game, in my opinion. Tranquility's funny because you read through it, and if you're a fan of Firefly and Serenity, it's basically rewritten Firefly Serenity. And of course Research, which is brand new, at least to my gameplay. Now, from here, let's go load my newest one. Yes. I've only got one ship as of yet. And you get little tips every time you do something like this, every time you load in, every time you join the game. After all, though, you don't really need them. Okay, it says I've got 2 ships, but that's a claimable derelict. I'm stripping it for supplies. I'm not actually going to keep it. I'm going to hyperspace away. Cult of New Haven ship incoming in 6 hours to come in. They might trade, pay a visit, chit-chat. This is my current Aurora. Slightly different build. It's expanding. Eventually, it'll just be a big turtle. Eventually, it'll just be a big turtle filling the majority of this available space. As I fill it up. Now, most of these in the middle have not changed much at all. The data logs are exactly the same. The other stuff is more or less the same. So I've already got 26 people and 8 sub-vehicles on the one ship. I've managed much better. Same thing here. Priorities, scheduling, ship assignments. But the research, I'll get to that in a second because I want to go to the solar system first. Star map has changed. This part is exactly the same, exploring the system you're in. The little solar system that you're in. I'm right here where the green is at. I've explored this whole place through. I was chasing a pirate ship to kill it. Managed to do so. And I'm going back to some derelicts that I bypassed in order to stay in pursuit and stripping them bare. Nebula Cloud. There are specialized things in systems now. Nebula Cloud will basically drain your shields down in a matter of seconds. Don't bother recharging them. Actually turn your shields off so you save power resources. I'll get to that in a second though, because here's the bigger map. As you can see, it's changed considerably. You've got a weave pattern going out there, no telling where Eden's at, and it gives you little hints, like this system is protected by the military alliance, place for safe commerce, sort of. This one I'm in is star systems controlled by the Cult of New Haven. That one's like, what the heck is that? System known to be abundant in resources. That's my eventual goal I'm going to, but I'm a scavenger and pack rat, so I actually came up, came down to here. I came back so I could loot everything possible here. I'll be going up and then down to here, making my way across. Star system is unoccupied or under dispute between factions. I expect there to be a lot of fighting there. Another one protected by the military alliance, but I'm going to be going this way. System is going to have a lot of alien activity. There are alien buggles that will try to eat your crew. Now, technically, they'll try and capture your crew and lay eggs in them a la alien style, and, hatch you alien buggles. So I can get over to here and harvest so many resources. That's probably where my ship's going to turn into, with the Aurora's basically going to turn into a big turtle filling the entire box. Pirate Control Coalition. I won't be going in there probably until I've got my second ship built. Sadly, it does. That's one of the things that does bug me a little bit. You max out at 16 system points, critical systems you can put in your ship, and they take 2 each. So you can put in 8 systems. That's one of those. It's like, really, it takes 2 each. There's not even any variation. Like this one takes 1, this one takes 3. No, they're just 2 each. It's annoying. And your ship can be different sizes. So take up like the square you saw. Let's go on back in so I can show it off again. This gives me 16 system points. You're going to do 1 square like this one, which gives you 4. 2 squares, which will give you 8, 3 for 12, or 4 for 16. And the 3 are in a straight line. Make some really cool linear ships. What's the star system, the exploration system? That changed quite a bit. Oh. Research. Yeah, I've got almost everything done. I've got the hypersleep chambers, which I really don't use, and the targeting jammer, which will keep enemy ships from being able to shoot at you, but you also can't target anyone else. If you've got guns, your targeters won't work. So it's like, really not my style. I'll research it just so I've got everything researched once I finish the hypersleep chambers, but I'll probably never use that, because I like blowing up pirate and slaver ships, capturing their crew to either convert or sell back to their faction, and looting the ships for everything of value. Sort of a privateer. I want to go after the bad guys that shoot at me. I was going to do something else. What was it? Ah, construction. You saw what I was talking about, objects before. I had so little. Yeah, I didn't even have beds. All I had was little tables, beds, single bed, and bunk bed. I wish they'd do a twin bed that was side by side that would sleep 2 people. Remember that flashback to RimWorld? I'd like to have couples. You can get debuffs where it's like, I'm lonely, or, you know, got rejected, got told a bad joke. It's like, well, give me a twin bed so I can actually have couples. You know, give me a double bed so I can actually have couples that I can put into rooms together. All sorts of couches. That's really the furniture and comfort items for the moment. Jukebox and arcade machine are helpful for improving morale and moods. And I've got the medical bed as well as the toilet and the research lab. Life support. Not much of a change there, actually. Power. See, there's the other generators and the solar panels. I haven't put those in yet. I should. I should probably expand, put a new space in, and put a couple on each side. So many resource manufacturing machines to do almost anything you want. Quick tip. I have all of mine down by the engines. And I have airlock doors, so there's no oxygen getting in there. Might be a little from leakage. Nope, there is no oxygen in here currently. And I don't bother with any thermostat controls. So while the rest of the ship is nice and green, it's getting a little bit cold in there. I have a very good reason. This is where you'll get the majority of your accidents, because that's where your crew is working, manufacturing things, refining things, recycling scrap off other ships. By having no oxygen and currently a lower temperature, there was an accident. You have a fire. No oxygen. It goes out like that. You don't have to worry about risking crew, getting crew hurt or anything, or, you know, having, you know, toxic gases from, you know, a machine burning and burning oil and stuff. If the fire lasts all of 3 seconds, because there's no oxygen and it burns out. So there's a little pro tip for you. You're welcome. I was showing stuff. Food, as well as the kitchen and the dispenser, there are multiple grow beds. CO2 producer, gotta research that, and the autopsy table. Autopsy table, you literally cut up alien and human bodies, and you can make your kitchen to use them as a meat protein source. Not recommended. You get massive debuffs, unless you got a couple of particular traits on characters, on crew members. But I threw them in the composter to make fertilizer. Now, currently I've got some alien meat and human meat decomposing, turning into fertilizer. Once you set the parameters, it'll run almost automatically. It's really nice. Storage didn't change much. Airlocks didn't change much. Spacesuit locker. You just put that somewhere. I've got one up here by the bridge, so that if there's a loss of air, cabin pressure and such, you guys can get spacesuits. Otherwise, they're going to come all the way back here, either to the airlock door or the external airlock to get spacesuits. And then systems. Systems is your navigation, control, operation, shield, weapons, hull stabilizer. Without it, your ship's not stable. You can't fly. both types of engines, shields, gun turrets, missile turrets. Note on the missile turrets, if you want to use them against ships with their shields up, that's fine. They do 1 point of damage, just like the energy turret. Once the shields are down, though, those missiles do 5 points of hull damage. I commonly hold off until the shields get down. Unless it's a pretty even fight, and my shields might go down as well with theirs, so I'll just use the missiles to knock them down. You manufacture your missiles. Oh, you manufacture everything. Unless you salvage it off another ship, you manufacture everything. Alright. Now, when it comes to people, and think about showing this on the other one, but we're here on my current game. People, you've got your skills. Was a blacksmith back on Earth? Really, it doesn't give anything. Current, it's just a label, which is rather annoying. See, nothing. But Adam's charming. He gets a plus 20 to social. Socially adept, great negotiator, knows how to make others feel at ease. You've got their basic attributes: bravery, zest, zest for life, excitement, intelligence, and perception. Perception helps with your weapon accuracy. Base is a 50. He's got 0 perception, so he's got no bonuses. Bria. She's a psychopath. I love sending her on away missions. Minus 15% chance to surrender, plus 10% chance of accident. She is immune to getting scared or lonely. She has a perception of 4. Her accuracy with a weapon is 62, because 4, 3% per point, 62. And then base is 0, bravery minus 20%, psychopath minus 15%. She's got a negative 35% chance to surrender. If you're fighting the aliens, it doesn't matter. That is if you're fighting other humans who are shooting back and forth at you. Once your people start taking damage. Status? Actually, not much on hers to read. Bravery of 4. Base of 80. Spacesuit fatigue, minus 3. Minus 30 for major discomfort. I'm not sure why she's got a major discomfort. Details are still missing. It's still technically being listed as an alpha, though it's playing great. Conditions. She's awake. Work, minus 3 to energy. Spacesuit fatigue, major discomfort. Uncomfortable environment. I'm spending a lot of time in an uncomfortable environment. Not fun. And on this page, it gives you how long till that effect expires. As you can see, 6 hours. And then relationships below, I've not seen any real effect or anything in the game as of yet. They'll list all your crew and prisoners and their relationships with them. And then inventory. Inventory is still kind of primitive. I found nothing to go in here in the ground. Nothing yet for secondary or pocket. No headgear as of yet. In use is what they're actively carrying. Really, the only thing you can do here is give them a weapon. So I'm hoping they put a lot more into that. I'd like to see some body armor eventually. That would be nice. There we go. Insufficient resources. Yep. Because I've got the claimed ship over across the way. Trust me, I've got plenty of resources for everything going on here. My crew running around. And I've got 2 prisoners. I believe they're both pirate coalition. Been a prisoner imprisoned for 13 days, 3 hours. Chance to convert, 2.4%. Chance to rebel, 7.6. Every day or so, your person with the highest relationship with them will go in there and talk to them and try and, hey, come on, get out the life of a pirate, join the crew, be productive, be a useful member of society. But can go in and look at their skills. Was a teacher, once again, nothing there. Fast learner, learn 20%. I've not seen where that actually affects anything as of yet. But yeah, accuracy, accident, only 2% chance. Nice. Working speed, recovery, learning. Once again, I've not seen that really has made a big difference in anything. And surrender. Status. I only give them an algae dispenser to eat. So, yeah, she's got fatty acid deficiency, protein deficiency, vitamin deficiency, anemia. Because I'm not wasting my synth meat, vegetables, fruit, and everything on them. From what I've been able to see, it doesn't boost the chance of recruiting them at all. So, I don't waste it. They want the good stuff, they can join the crew. And then over to conditions. Prisoner recruitment, being recruited, Stockholm Syndrome. Then join us. Resting, work, down through them. And then relationships. Jacqueline Rose, that's the other pirate. Ooh, who's got a good opinion of Juno, one of my crew. And Alexa Woods is 100. Alexa was a pirate and just converted over like a couple of days ago. But you can see Jacqueline Rose is obstinate. She has been a prisoner in my brig for 96 days, 16 hours. Bitch. So, showing you the basics. Jess is in the shuttle. Francis is one of my newer favorites. Now, you can go in, change their name. You can go in, change your ship's name. You can modify a lot of little things like that. But not as much as I'd like as of yet. Nowhere to rest, no tools. Yeah, you're just coming back from looting the ship. And I've got a derelict vessel over here. I've got them looting and salvaging. So to do that, you can come in, transfer. I got so much of that stuff I don't need it. I've actually got 166 infrastructure block scrap. So I've got them tearing apart, tearing down everything in there that you see checked, and bringing it over. It had bugs. Alright. So, I'm going to keep working on it, and I'm going to zip forward a minute. This is what I was talking about. Dang it, I lost the eyes on the shuttle. Where's the other one? Other one's over here. You can see how slow it's moving. That's what I was talking about, leaving it on speed 1 sometimes, and like folding laundry, because you get so much time to deal with alerts and problems. It's really cool. But as I said, I love that background music. Pause. So I'll just watch it, let it run, fold laundry, or do similar type things. Or you can hyperspeed this baby. Zing! Look at him go! And it's on speedballs. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Now, there is set permissions. Prisoner area is down here. I've also got a refugee area up here. Because, one of the things they added in, survivors from other factions' destroyed ships can now become refugees. You can take them on board, and their faction will reward you with hyperfuel and money, sometimes other stuff. The next time you run into one of their faction ships, and you're like, hey, I got some of your people, you want them back? Until then, they'll help with basic logistics, like taking stuff from your airlock where supplies and things get deposited, and putting them into storage. It's about all they do, and they're annoying. And you cannot recruit them. I wish you could. Some of them have great stats. Not so much. I think all the good stat ones went onto the last ship of their faction I ran into. Slaver skill. I thought I was at war with them. Did I make P? That's right. They paid me off to stop shooting at them. I'll have to re-engage them. I like shooting up Slaver Guild ships. So for now, they're refugees. And shooting up Slaver Guild ships, you can sometimes get prisoners they've taken from other factions, free them, and they become refugees. And then the factions are happy with you when you return them. Alright, I'm going to move forward, finish this up. I'm going to finish up looting this, abandon that, move on to the next system. You know what? They're here. You can hail to talk to them, or just hit trade if you want to trade. Do they have anything good? Yeah, the Aurora. The Aurora's got everything. They got some water and stuff. Let's do that right quick, just so you can see how it works. I'll let you just put what you want. Come on, stay still. Up to 10 items. Alright, how much money do they have? Not much. Alright. Now it lists from top to bottom what they want. Your money's at the very top. So, they don't have a lot. Let's not waste a lot. Ooh, hull blocks. I've got so many hull blocks. It's not even funny. You see, as I add in here, it ticks out of here. Alright, 105. Let's go on down, see if there's anything I want to... Here, have a pistol. And 19. That'll be way the heck down here. Ooh, yes, one of those infrastructure blocks. And I've zeroed out their money. I just like building up a big bank account. If I get in a really bad spot, I can just buy stuff. Yes, I'm sitting there with 86,000. And I've got a trade. They'll send Shuttle over to deposit stuff. I'll send mine over to deposit the other stuff. And it'll all be good. You can also hail them. I'm going to speed it up here. Alright, see, from here you can see how your relationship with the faction is. Trades allowed, vision not shared, visiting not allowed, power balance, I'm stronger. You can negotiate, make offers, declare war, let's trade, or goodbye. Alright, I'm going to let the trade run, and let's go forward and find another derelict wreck with some aliens to squish. So you can see how that runs. Don't blink. Alright, gang. Alright. Now, when dropping into a new system, you have, if there's resources available, got designate mining, and I want to get over here and check this ship and maybe bring you an alien combat. So, Francis, what are you doing? Carrying to storage. No, you're not. I drafted him. Send him to the shuttle. Let's get 3 more. You can fit 4 people on a shuttle. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Psychopath, where's Miss Bloodlust? What's she doing? Carrying to storage. Not anymore. Spilling some blood will make her happy. Jess is... Oh, she's in the bathroom doing her business. She's done. Go load up. Alright, let's get down here. As soon as I've got all 4 filled in, boom. Dock. Let's go. Shuttle's launched and they're on their way. I like getting decently close. Alright. Go. We got bugs! Ah, I came in attacked. Alright, let's sweep back to front. Let's go. Some more supplies kicking around. Sweep the ship. Ooh. Let's get there, take advantage of the angle. Shoot them from a distance. Damn you buggers. Cut them down. Man, you're destroying stuff in the background. Stop destroying stuff in the background. make sure this is clear. Alright, looks good. Let's move up. Since I've got all of the logs, it's just gonna be credits. Alright, check that room. Grab that. Grab some more. Let's go. It's cut off back there. Alright. That's good to know. Tells me I can sweep this and not have to worry about having to come in from another angle. Alright, kick butt. Let's get back around there. Actually get this. Make sure that's nice and clear. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Once it's lit up and you can see it all, it's good. You've scouted it. Come on, folks. Your air's running low. Kill it. Now, as the bugs attack, sometimes they'll do actual bleeding wounds that'll affect the red health bar, but usually it does the most damage to the yellow bar, which is your crew's energy. Because once it knocks that down, they basically beat up bad enough, they pass out, at which point the bugs will try and wrap them up in a cocoon, and eventually lay eggs on them. Get it? And that was the last one, so liberate the ship. Alright, there we go. At this point I just undraft them and click on the ship, go to transfer, select all, 19 items, some water, some hyperfuel, energium. It's what you make your energy rods out of. And I've got way too much of that as it is. Let's get this other stuff started for salvage. So, they have my favorites. Oh, environmental conditions. Where? Well, get back to the shuttle and get more oxygen. Bria, where are you? Your oxygen's fine. Why do I still have that notice? Oh, there you have Space Haven. My favorite little relaxation games for this Freeform Friday. It's just chill. I like that. I enjoy having something that I can do that with. So, feel free to leave me any thoughts, comments, observations, suggestions, questions down below. Hit the like or dislike, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, you want to make sure YouTube cares about letting you know when I put out new material. Ding that notification bell. More important than any of it, though, if there is something or someone out there important to you that matters in your life, then get involved and be someone that matters. Be someone that makes a difference. Whether that's up and out face to face or from behind your keyboard or just picking up the phone. Get involved and make a difference. But take care. Stay safe. I am the Articulate Grunt. I hope to get you back soon. But for now, I'm out from here. Bye.